Well, hello everybody. Yes, it's been, you can't see me, can you? Now you can. It's been about 3 weeks since my last video. Been kind of busy, been out of town, but now I'm back. So happy Easter everybody. And if you're like me, I'm running a little late. I'm having dinner at my mother-in-law's house tonight. Hey Lois. I was just playing with my camera for a second there. And so I'm running a little late, but I promised that I would make scalloped potatoes, my style, so that's what I'm going to do. So let me show you what I've got going. Happy Easter, Lois. Alright, I'm going to turn this puppy around. And so in here, I've got one sweet onion and about 3 cloves of garlic that I have minced really finely, and I've just cooked till it's soft. Here I've got 4 cups of nut milk, 2 cups of almond, 2 cups of cashew. I really like the taste of the cashew milk, and all this milk is unsweetened, of course. And to my mixture, I'm going to add a half a cup of nutritional yeast. So it's got a lot of B vitamins in it, and not only that, it will give this a cheesy kind of a flavor. I'm also going to add in here, I've got a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of ground rosemary, and a half a teaspoon of black pepper. I'm also going to thicken it up with a little cornstarch. And here's my potatoes all sliced. I'm using Yukon Gold, probably about 4 pounds. I'm going to make like this dish and this dish. Hopefully I have enough potatoes, fingers crossed. Hi Lane. So this is going to bake in a 350 degree oven for about, what I'm going to do is 30 minutes covered, and then take the cover off and bake it for 30-45 minutes. And then towards the end, I'm going to sprinkle paprika on the top and let it get brown, you know, kind of crispy. And then you let it sit for about 10 minutes so it kind of sets, and then you're ready to serve. So I'm just going to put this together and set my phone down. So wish me luck, because this is always the tricky part. I'm going to add my nut milk and my spices and all that. So I don't know if you guys can, my hand's in the way. Alright, you can see me. Got my raw food is my healthcare shirt on. Go. Alright, so I'm going to add my milk. And this is going to probably be for about 10 people-ish. So I've got it on kind of, medium-high heat. I'm going to bring this to a boil, and then I'll put my cornstarch mixture in. So it's going to be yummy. So we're going to let that go for a minute. And then I'm going to make sure this is clean. Yep, everything's good. So, as you guys know, or maybe you don't know, but potatoes are like my life, and I eat potatoes every day. And I think potatoes have gotten a really bad rap, but they're really high in fiber. They got protein, iron, potassium. They're really good for you, and they're relatively low in calories. So I highly recommend incorporate potatoes into your life. So I go through tons of potatoes in my day. So this is just heating up here. And nutritional yeast, I use Bragg's, and this is great on popcorn. It's great in just to sprinkle on potatoes. I put it in my mashed potatoes. It just kind of gives it a cheesy kind of a flavor. So it's really good, and it's gluten-free, vegan, salt-free. So if you're trying to watch your salt, that's a really good little additive there. So it was really beautiful out this morning, and now the clouds are coming in. It's kind of overcast. So, but I did get a nice walk in with Mike and the dog. All right, so this is probably going to take forever. What are you guys doing today on Easter? What are your plans? Anybody have anything exciting happening? Anything? So this is coming along. So today I'm going to be eating with my family, and they all eat meat. So, you know, what I'm going to have today is I'm going to have my scalloped potatoes, I'm going to have some roasted asparagus, and I'm going to make a big salad, and that's going to be my dinner. So it'll be really good and filling and all that fun stuff. So you can modify this recipe. You don't have to make, you could, you know, cut this in half if you're just going to do it for your family. It's great leftover, so it's yummy. And it's potatoes, my favorite. So I also did not peel my potatoes. I left the skin on. I figure that gives me some extra fiber. And the Yukon Golds, the skin is so thin that you're really not even going to notice it once everything's cooked. Oh, hey Marissa. Marissa just joined us. I hope all the kids had fun today on finding their Easter eggs, checking out what the Easter Bunny brought for them, and things like that. So now we're watching paint dry. That's what I feel like. So, like I said, I haven't made a video in about 3 weeks. I was out of town one weekend, and then another weekend, I forget, I was busy. But then I was really just kind of revamping my recipes and kind of getting things lined up. So I should be consistent now with my recipes. And this one, I knew I wanted to make scalloped potatoes, but I wasn't sure of the recipe, and I kind of just, I looked online and I didn't really find anything that really spoke to me, so I just kind of made up my own, and this came to me this morning when I was meditating. I've been meditating every morning. I think today was day 56 in a row of meditating every morning, and it's really been kind of amazing what the things I've been coming up with. So this is just about to a boil. I'm going to get my cornstarch ready. I think I put 3 tablespoons in here. So I'm just going to add some cold water to it and stir that. And this is just going to thicken it up. And then we'll let it cook for a couple minutes to kind of get that cornstarchy flavor out. And then we'll be ready to layer our potatoes. And I'm just going to take this with me to my mother-in-law's, and I'm going to bake it there. So this is something you could definitely do the night before, which was my original plan, but that didn't really work out. I think at this point I'm going to add my spices in and get those going. Whisk that all in. I mean, this is soup. Whoops, got a little just overzealous there. This is really an easy recipe. I mean, seriously. I'm going to add in my nutritional yeast as well. And this is a 3-quart saucepan, so this is, I think, the perfect size to use. So the nutritional yeast is going to change the color a little bit, so don't despair. Hi, Anita. Happy Easter. All right. So there's many, I mean, you can just, what I love to do, and I encourage everyone to do this, is find a recipe and adjust it to how you like, your taste, you know. Don't just discount a recipe because it has something in it you don't like. You know, you can always change things up, you know, absolutely. I'm going to add a little bit more cornstarch in here. Come on, baby. We are so close. All right. I'm going to just show you how I'm going to layer these potatoes. And I put them in cold water after I sliced them so they wouldn't get brown. So you want to, I don't know if you can see, but you want to overlap them. That way there's kind of like little nooks and crannies that all the sauce will get into. That's how I like to do it. If you have a mandolin to slice potatoes, great. I do not, so I just did it by hand. A mandolin would, you know, definitely cut down the time. Definitely. Yeah. I'm getting excited about this, let me tell you. I love me my scalloped potatoes. And you, of course, you want to try to make the potatoes relatively the same size. If you have a mandolin, that makes it easy. If you don't, then you're going to just wing it like I did. I'm big on winging things. And we're going to kind of do this, layer it like lasagna. Do a couple layers. If this stuff would ever boil. If I wasn't filming, this would boil in like 3 seconds. But because I'm filming, it's taking forever. Okay. So if you can see how they're layered like that. Yeah. There we go. There's my fork. Thanks for hanging with me today, guys. I appreciate it. We are almost there. How long have I been saying that? Put the lid on. I'm getting serious now. Well, they say a watch pot never boils. That's me. All right. There we go. All right, I'm going to add my cornstarch. If you add too much, you can always add more liquid. This will definitely thicken things up, and we'll just let this boil for a couple minutes. So I think that's, you know, about it, guys. I don't want to bore you any further, but I will put the recipe, the full recipe, on my YouTube channel, Vegan and Beyond. Please check it out and subscribe, and I'll have the exact measurements for everything for those of you who like to have exact measurements. And that's it. So until next time, I think that's it. I don't want to have you sit here the whole time while we watch this boil and I layer all this. But basically, I'm just going to, I put one layer of potatoes. I'm going to put a layer of the milk mixture, and then I'll do another layer of potatoes, and then another layer of the milk mixture here, and I'll do the same in this little pan too, just so I make sure I have enough for everybody, because the Chews are all Irish and we love our potatoes, so they'll eat a lot of them, definitely. So happy Easter, everybody, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Otherwise, check out my other cooking videos on Vegan and Beyond. And happy Easter. Bye.